That'd be crazy.
I can use my power.
Over here, shit. Where we both can do.
Yo, yo, yo.
I'm beating him up.
And this a stream? I can hear my own voice. I sound
You
stupid.
gotta turn the TV down.
Eee.
Boy,
Eee. Eee. Oh. Hello? This is. I'm gonna hand off the mic to
Guys,
Marco.
to make it fair, I'm gonna pick the people.
Nephew, hold on, man.
Put this on.
No, I don't want to talk right
Here,
now.
you put this on. Put the mic up.
To make it fair, I'm gonna pick the people.
Victory all in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed, so undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Trained through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, worked till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free, set it free, set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. Do it for my mama, do it for my father. Family affair, my whole family in here. I do it for the block, do it for the soldiers, do it for the sport, do it for the coach. And I'm undisputed, yeah, I'm undisputed. Do it for my father, do it for my mother. It's a family affair, my whole family in here. I did it for the past, I did it for the future, I did it for us all. That's why I'm undisputed. Pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jaime Munguia, 183 centimeters tall, with a reach of an identical 183 centimeters. And he'll be facing Daniel Jacobs, the Miracle Man, 6 foot tall, with a reach of 74 inches.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Jaime the Beast. Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. He bounced back from cancer as a 2-time middleweight world champion and has fought the best of the best in his division. Let's see what he's got for us here in this one.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
Yeah, that
One day we're gonna get on some video games that you would like to play, and now spending time playing video games with you too. On
Yeah.
something that'll be cool. I used to do it with my favorite cousin Gina. I used to play all the video games that she liked, and I would like for them to play some video games that I like. We grew up bonded. We grew up real bonding with each other.
Like Cuphead or something else I find interesting.
Yeah, I try to. Only thing like being a male is I have my limitations and my boundaries to stay masculine.
Masculine.
Yeah, masculine. Like nothing but a man, so I don't be mistaken for other than a man. I don't like this stuff, so like I can't do certain girls and stuff. It's to a certain extent. But real women say, and I hate that they try to make it.
This win my reward. Motivation. All the hating that they doing. Motivation. Staying winning, nothing less. Ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't. That's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Motivation. All this money on my mind. That's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop. That's my motivation. Nothing in my way will make me be afraid, and I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go, and I can feel it, it's getting close. I said I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. They can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on. Without me push it through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose.
Somebody helped me have like 100 and something. I think I got up to like at one point, but I think that was kind of fixed.
Fixed. Like,
Fixed in a way where, like in streaming, people can. So say if there's another streamer streaming and they finna get off the stream, if they have up to 200,000 or 300,000 views, they can pass me that amount of views to carry on with them falling asleep, and so to say. On my own accord, I haven't developed an audience or a big crowd of people.
What kind of
To
audience
view
are you
me.
looking for?
I'm really not. Not because the age I'm at. Some things are better when you're younger and a population is more hip and more aware of you. Like when me and your dad was talking, he understand that I didn't go for popularity. So I don't have followers and people wanting to see everything I do. I kind of didn't like the spotlight or the limelight. So I don't have a lot of people that know what I'm doing. I'm promoting myself, and at the same time, so many people in my age group and in my time right now doesn't have time to watch what I'm doing. Because it takes support, and support is a way of people spending time to watch you do stuff. So a lot of people that's more into the world of trying to keep up with their bills and do certain stuff that's really real don't have time to support in this world me playing video game, because this is a child's type of thing. So adult-minded people won't flock to what I'm doing quick because this is a video game.
There's a lot of adults playing video games.
But you gotta understand, they are playing the video game. So if they're playing the video game, they cannot watch someone who's playing a video game. There's a difference in viewers and people that's playing. The only time I watch other people that play video games are when I'm not playing a video game. And I don't have much time to support or watch another streamer because I'm also doing the same thing. So when my time is occupied playing the game, I cannot watch. But in devices, the devices can be on and act as a watcher. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a device that's logged by device. So if you count a device as a person, then a device can watch as a person. But the device isn't actually a person watching. So when you asked me the question about how many viewers I think I have, so if I understood the viewers that actually are viewing my work, then I have a crowd. You gotta take in consideration that this world is already fixed with crowd attendance to sports events, concerts, so to say a lot of other things. So in the market world, there are so many markets going on that what I'm advertising or doing has to stand out like a needle in a haystack. If I don't develop or come up with top tier gaming footage or interesting stuff to capture people's attention, then my views are never going to spark or spike or hit and go skyrocket. But having faith, potentially, that's why I put it on networks, because I would never know when something can take off or when something does so major or so big. But I'm not aiming for it. I'm just doing it in a way where
I'm back, y'all.
if it rain, it rain. If it snow, it snow.
I just can't go back. I just had to make sure I got the next week out.
You cool?
Yeah. I hope so, because this is the third time I went to the restroom ever since I've been here.
Get help.
Alright, you know.
Or something.
Is the mic on, my guy? Right,
I don't care.
well, that's cool.
Of boxing. Fighting out of the red
So you have
corner
ideas of how to box?
Baja California,
Well, I'm
Mexico.
saying with the configuration,
He is
you
the
have ideas what you're
hard-hitting
doing.
knockout artist.
Do you want me to help you, or you want me to just fight you this one match and then teach you a little bit after that? Because I'm pretty sure if you don't know the controls you're using, I'm already going to beat you off just that. You hear the game I'm giving you. Because he don't know what his button's going to do and what button does what, I'm going to beat him off there.
Known as the Miracle Man.
That's how I'm
All I
going to
know
beat
is how to dodge it.
Jacob.
But I went like,
What a pleasure it is
I
to be
can't get
here
past
in this
some ears.
environment. What a venue for this
you.
showdown.
Because
I dream of places
No, I
like
like the
this.
fans.
dream
Hey,
of fights
I love the
this.
fans.
I dream of atmospheres like this, but it
you
can
got to
only
warm up
happen
a
here.
little bit.
Fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Alright.
You ready?
So, listen.
nope.
In everything I do not try to embarrass nobody. I just try to tell you the advantages that I know that that's going to be my winning. That's the way I'm going to win. I just know that because I'm a strategy type person. So, but this is a boxing game. So,
How do I block?
block is
That's
right
all I
trigger.
need to know.
Right trigger.
I would not be telling
Okay,
my
so-
enemy
Deciding
anything.
to let
You're
it
not my
all
enemy.
hang out here in this round.
My little nephew.
Right now, you're fighting now.
I don't use
Crowd
Tennessee
has
sometimes.
settled
I use
into
my
their
little,
seats. They
competition.
are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
This is that place.
KSI style.
And now
Oh.
we are
Okay, nephew. Okay. Right button in a punch action throws a hard punch. You need to know how to do that because
Not a
this
lot
will
of
save
punch
you for when
output.
I.
Thought there might be more action
Yeah.
here.
Exactly. Where's the action? Like, listen to the ref, guys. Listen to the
Only
ref.
catching air with that hook.
Exactly. He done stopped you a good few times.
Figure out the combination to this save. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab.
very close match. He shows the skill.
Munguia is down. I don't know. I gotta take another look at that.
I'm gonna tell you that you down for the lesson. Keep playing because what I'm teaching you and what I'm gonna show you, you gonna do to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? This the whole part of passing game and giving game. But right now, you gonna have to take the beating that come with it. You gonna have to learn. This gonna be the quickest way to learn, though. This gonna make you go past a
Not
lot
many
of people.
people would have predicted it.
You know how your little
But
brother
we
be
got
beating
a
people that's
knockout
older than
victory.
him.
What a build-up. What a journey
Same
towards this
shit, I'm trying
fight.
to tell
What
them,
a
man,
fight
like,
itself.
shit,
The
you
crowd
might take some
enjoyed
losses
it.
to
The
get some
fighters
wins,
enjoyed it.
man.
I certainly enjoyed it.
But
And
don't
what a way to
give
end the
up and
fight.
don't quit
There's
because
no
you
mistake
lose.
there about
Don't
who
feel
won.
embarrassed. You
What
gotta
a shot.
take what's coming. Cause guess what? When I play this, there's some people beat me, and I learned how I lost to them, and I know how I'm gonna lose to certain people if I don't play the best I can play. And nephew can't expect to beat me in a fight at this point because he's just new to the game. So when you're new to something, you can't think that you're gonna win. You could think it, but when you're new to stuff, you gotta understand that in a logical world, you're gonna lose. You can go in with some people go in stuff and they win from the get-go because they're already just a winner naturally. But some stuff in competition doesn't allow new people to win because it's a competition that's built already before you. So you just can't expect to go and be the best at something without putting in the work.
Welcome to the
When you put in the
White
work
House, Excited to
and
be
you're
here for
still
this
not the
one.
best, you gotta keep putting in
Next
work.
to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
You rematch?
It's time now for our tale
Should
of
have
the
kind of went with
tape.
another fighter,
Introducing
but at the
first,
same
it's
time,
Jaime
I'm gonna have to
Munguia,
not fight you
6
and
foot
let you learn
with
a
a
little
weight of 160
on
pounds.
your own.
It's the beast Jaime Munguia, one of the most intimidating forces in his division. Former world
See, is him playing, like, I don't know if he competitive is a winner now or he still plays like for the fun. So I beat people because I'm not for the fun. I beat people because I'm for the win. I'm just telling you the game I got. But my game package come with I'm beating people because I want to win. I don't care about the fun. It ain't fun for me to play it. It's fun for me to win.
one of the hottest tickets around.
And I ain't talking about my nephew. Like, it just ain't fun at all. Like, even winning or beating, it's just an experience. Like, I'm just like the computer. I'm just gonna give him the worst he can receive, and he gotta figure it out. But I don't think he gonna figure it out because it's so many combinations and so many styles in boxing that it's
I'm
like
British.
the Matrix. You know how Neo is?
Ring the bell.
Who's
and here we
Neo?
go.
Neo, the Matrix, the one.
Yep, never mind. I just realized I had stamina.
You ain't see that? I saw that for you.
You learn it too.
Well done with that counter shot.
But hands down, man down. So you see why I keep on the coach you.
How about that time counter shot?
Look at your head.
See when mine start blinking it red.
Yeah.
Munguia now crumbles to the canvas.
What I'm showing him right now is
That
the
was
display
incredible.
of
Let's take
when you
him.
go in, like his side to my side in real life, if he coming to me, he hit me with these little soft jabs and soft licks, and I just pow. It's the same thing as what this is. Like,
Oh, yeah,
he
look.
in there with me, but he is not protecting himself because his hands down and he's swinging. So if he's swinging more and his energy drop, I hit him with a couple power punches because I'm going in with a block. So look,
I don't heal.
you still there to look. Yeah, that's when you need to. Whenever you see this little bar pop up, this little head bar, that's when you need to kind of try
Back
to stay
up,
away
yeah.
from it for a while until it go away.
He's got the
So when you
advantage
come
halfway
in, I
through
see
the
right now
round.
that you do
Corners
not
must
have
be
no
so,
guard
so
on the
happy.
bench. There
Down
could be
to
a
a team,
lure.
play the
A
plan
lure
out
is a
to a team.
delusion.
If they
You're
can pick
giving
up
me a delusion
momentum
that you're
and
not
do
going
this
to block
over
and
and
guard. So I'm
over
going to
and
open
over
up.
again,
And
they
then that's
could-
when a person try to strike fast. But if I know he ain't going to block at all, I'm doing a hard punch combination that's knocking his face from left to right. So I call him in this motion. So this is like for every punch he throwing, like my bar drop, and it's showing him that he's a warning sign right now. So even if he hit me, I'm gonna get off a shot. I hate fighting fighters like this to where I'm gonna get off. Now he said, look, he done damaged me. 19 seconds left. You survive, I need to survive. He got better though for me, I ain't gonna lie.
10 seconds to go. Munguia now. He's in some serious
And when it's blue,
trouble.
I got infinite stamina right now. What he was doing when he was pushing, I knocked him right back in. But the time ran out. So when I knock him into that daze stage, that blue bar that's blinking, that's when I got full stamina and it ain't gonna drop as fast. He gotta protect himself. He gotta stay alive in that red screen of danger, daze, and
My damage located in that.
he at the point where he finna get knocked out, basically. So he got to learn how to survive. I mean, you got to bag back, you got to run, you got to block down low, you got to block up high, you got to do all this. Or you can use it.
Alright, I'm back.
A lot of us get mad
I'm
when
back.
people do this push. We know how to do the push, but sometimes the push be hard. On the old boxing game, they did a hug. Like, they'll hug you. Cause they
Like
trying,
KSI.
they trying to make sure that they don't get knocked out. So that it was a hug
yeah, I know about a
on the
hug.
previous jump.
The
Yeah,
referee
so now
calling
it's
for
more of a
Skip on
push.
accident like 50
Most of the
seconds.
gamers that streaming game, like real thorough boxers, they like how you said fight. We don't like to use the push, but the push save you. The push saves you. Like my record, my real fighting record on here, I lost about 6 or 7 fights
What a
due
heavy
to
knockdown. How are they gonna come back from
a person that knew how to push off when I knocked him into their days stage versus me knowing just how to evade a person as a boxer.
You can only go for the head.
No, I go for the body too. I just go for the head like this. Sometimes going one fighting style.
Cause
Yeah,
his
I hit the
body's
body.
pretty.
Thought we'd see a lull in the action. Here we go again.
It's harder to hit the body sometimes when people like never moving right. Them using the body now, but actually I
Head
can
where
mix
it's
it up.
at.
The head knocking the sweat off.
Counter punch on
The
him.
more the body softening it up.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oakman step back for just
You
a
got
moment.
jab,
Can't believe we're only halfway through the
jab.
round.
I'm throwing a power jab. He
Now,
ain't
this
hit
fight
him.
will say, you know what,
He hit him
just
in.
that
I'm
notch
throwing
above
straight.
me. So
He
I gotta
blocking
respect
high. So
more
when you
than
notice a person blocking high, you try to get off a low shot. So a body shot
Training
is
to fight a
left
swarmer, Johnny. You know this better
in
than
the action.
anybody. You have got to be in
If you
peak
do left
physical
bumper and
condition
right bumper,
because
it's
they're
a
not
power
going to let
shot.
you breathe.
Swarmers,
See,
you can
see
go
what I'm
back
saying?
and
Left
boxing
and
history.
right bumper
You've
is a
seen
power
it. You've
shot.
seen the best of the best. The best swarmers
Look.
going. You understand
let me.
how hard it is.
You gotta
It looks exciting
hold-
from the
hold
outside
it
in.
in that hit. Hey,
Imagine being
what you
right
do?
in there.
You see how mine did, like, the power shots come out slower. If you just do regular punch,
Very
like,
close
regular
round,
punch
10
can knock a
seconds to
person
go.
off sometimes from doing all that power punching shit. But in this boxing game, you will get knocked out quicker because the person ain't gonna stop doing power punching. Like, you can't control the other boxer what I'm telling you. Like, however I'm fighting against another person besides Junior, I can't control his
into the
boxing.
next round.
I
Some
only
of them don't get
gotta
complacent.
I
They
gotta
think this is too
strategize,
easy.
master,
If they
and
keep
know
this
how
same kind of pace up,
to
they've
understand
got
what
this
he's
fight.
doing to me. So I gotta be defensive the whole time I'm fighting against another fighter.
So is that the damage you've done or the damage that's been done on us?
This is your damage. So this is what you took, and this is what I took. I'm a 91% 90. It gave me
I
So
skipped on
you-
accident.
So you got more health than I got.
Khalil, why
And
you always
you
give me the
got
trash?
and you got a little less stamina. But that's why you gotta go around and fight me because at the same time I'm not
And I want you
fighting.
on Khalil. I want you on Khalil.
You wanna fight Khalil?
There's the bell to start.
I'm about to go.
Coming off that fantastic last round.
I'm about to
Keep
go.
his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the
same
reaction.
way.
Until then,
Like-
keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Really?
I'm good at boxing, I'm not good at counting.
Y'all see that, Nick?
Okay, so nephew, X and A throws uppercut.
Counterfire
X
relies a lot
throws
on
the
their
jab.
instincts
Y
and
throws the
reaction
straight.
time. You've got to get in there quick.
These are
Punch your
hooks.
opponent
A and
before
B
he
by
gets his
itself
fist back
throws
to
the left
block.
and right
We
here.
have got
Get you
great
down this
ring
time.
IQ.
When you use
Counter-punches
the
are
right
the
bumper with
best.
those actions, it's a power punch. Those are more efficient to knock people out when you learn how to hit.
It's
When
all
you use
offense
the
all
right
the
bumper
time.
and the throw, that's when you're gonna start using your power punch. But I always mix it up if you need to, because sometimes them power punches will get you in trouble. But on this game, the power
I
punch,
quit. I'm back.
Get him,
that was the
Uncle.
power punch do.
Get him, Uncle.
The glitch that this game has is a stuckness. But that might not be a glitch. You might really got knocked in the days. I don't like this at all. I don't like the way they got you to get up because you got to balance the left and right side. You got to get this whole bar grade before 10 seconds.
That was
And
his.
if
That
you
was
get
not.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory, that's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Welcome to the Lighthouse.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start afresh aside again.
I'm really game person.
This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Please don't escape, please don't escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight on me.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson. The greatest, Muhammad Ali.
This bout.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. No rest for the weary. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Trying to land that jab. The jab doesn't quite connect. A very competitive round here so far. Just missing with the uppercut.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, he's going to come off. Put the ring up. The ring's small. Put him on a back foot. Put him under pressure.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This round's for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That counter punch caught him clean. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and the court.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Trying to land that jab. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Good counter punch. Not a lot of defense here at all. That counter shot lands. Big shots from both teams. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Catch and shoot. The jab not finding its target. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Let me explain to you about that fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Pretty close fight here in this round. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they do? What do they tell them when it goes back to 20? How are they going to get through this? Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Missing with a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? And there's the bell to start the round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Exchange punches.
I don't know how to do that body stuff.
Every
You
time
know
they throw a
it.
shot, they get countered.
Now he's gonna punch you for the same way stuff you did.
No, he couldn't where you were.
Holding nothing back here in the round. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Can't find a home in that jab. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Can't land the jab there.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. Just missed the jab. Nice counter shot. His stamina is off the charts.
I'm up here watching my niece and nephew fight each other. I kind of want to put the camera on, but at the same time, you went down. So they actually having fun playing each other in an exhibition match. Yep, you got to put both of them in there. Keep them in there as long as you can. Yep, as long as you can. You should be able to get up, but you might. Okay, you did good. It get harder and harder, but that's the way to do it. And try to go down less and less, because the more you go down, the more you're gonna be one lose. So, right now, you got to protect yourself and stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Now you need to knock him out, though, Khalil. You need to knock him out. Yeah, but you gotta figure it out. You gotta figure out how to knock him on out and not get knocked out. Let me add that in there too. So you need to go ahead, take advantage of him, put a good whooping on him. But when he getting the best of you, get out of there. Get the best of him. You got 17 seconds. Make the most of it, but don't put yourself into too much danger. But you gotta fight back. Whatever you do, you gotta be able to throw your punches in there. Even if you throw a hard prayer in there, you gotta throw one in there. You see what I'm saying? Like, not throwing no punches and he's still throwing punches, you're gonna lose. You see what I'm saying? But you can look up and get one good shot in sometimes. You just gotta know how to put it, laying a good shot in.
Here, Johnny, how do you think he's gonna do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round,
to me, you was winning in the beginning. He might be winning right now. And the scorecard gonna tell you this. It ain't just me just being favorite or favoritizing nothing. It's the scorecard gonna show y'all whole action. You see what I'm saying? After this game over, it's gonna show you y'all results. And they can't be made up. So while you got him on the rope, sometimes you gotta pin him to the rope and unloose on his butt. He put more work in on you, but you gotta covering up the body is actually when you learn how to block high. When you know he's throwing low, throw low. When you knowing that you need to just get out of there. But you need to know to throw some punches in there too. Because in boxing, you gotta learn how to block it, and then you gotta learn how to counter stuff. It's all right. If y'all fight again, you'll learn more. Sometimes a block ain't gonna matter because he'll hit you hard through the block. So sometimes it's best to avoid the punch altogether, because sometimes the block ain't gonna stop the shot from hurting you, because you taking punishment more and more. The rounds go. So after a while, the block ain't gonna work as good as it was working in the beginning, because your man is losing stamina and he losing strength. So you gotta learn how to bob, weave, and still stay away from his fighting, his punches sometimes. Like now, give more punches, give him more punches than you taking. Like you gotta throw some punches back in there though. Even if it's hard, this controller might be a little difficult too at some point. It's like a block, and then you gotta learn how to throw it block low. When you see your guy while you getting whooped or you learning in this course, sometimes block and then figure out how it works. While you fighting right now. But try to learn it quick. Try to. The block is this, and this the lean. Sometimes you gotta use the block and learn how to make it go high and make it go low. I can't really just tell you right now. But if you do it, I'll see it.
Heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised.
So look, let me see right quick so I can tell you how to block low. So look, I'm gonna show you. Hold up, nephew. Hold up, just a second. So you hit this. This is how you block a low. You hold the block button and you hit this. That's just low. That's how you make him go. And
You've got to wait.
And this the lean. The lean is like it makes you stay there. You see how the lean is not moving. So when you let go of the lean, you're able to move. But when you hit lean, you stuck. So when you hit block, you can move. Block will let you do this. So there you go.
Is he gonna punch himself out though?
Lean is what make you block when. Lean make you move out the way when he throwing a lot of headshots. You trying to avoid it like the Matrix. You doing this. So you trying to counter back.
How about that time counter shot?
sometimes the lean don't work as much because the head go right back into the stand-up position. So sometimes the lean don't work as much. The lean sometimes allow you to dodge a few. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes the lean allow you to dodge a few punches, but you gotta throw some back in there. You can't just lean and lean because he's steady throwing headshots. He gonna wait on you to get your head back right there in the position. So sometimes when you're doing lean is just allowing you to lean out the way and counter with her. All right, he comes, so you notice that he throwing that left a lot. Lean out the way of the left. And if he throwing the right, that's how fighting is. You gotta be able to just see it happening. And as it's happening, you gotta counter. Since he on a it's like in this the corner you came out of.
Cards are going to be all over the place in this one.
I'll say block the heel up and counter with a hard shot back.
Well, we know they've got the
Y'all got the same type of fighter, so you got to figure out his weakness and what will make him go down.
After a really strong round,
yeah, I know, but at the same time, Muhammad has a certain weakness to him. Yeah, you got to get the best of him. You really not on the ropes, you're close to it. She can try to push you into the ropes and set up a whole combination. But like she said, she don't play this. She never played it, but she's doing damn good. Move out the way, though. Move out the way. Remember, Khalil, you got to throw this power punch. You got to use this as a power punch.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite.
But you see his bar. Look at your bar. Your white bar, and look at his little bar. So you got to block and throw that power shot. But back up when your stuff, when you at your weak point, back out of his punches. Don't take punches for nothing. Don't ever take punches for nothing. Give the punches. Don't let him hit you at all. You want to go in there. His motto is sting like a butterfly.
Judge is going to have a tough job. The strength
no. Sting. What? This shit. Yeah, his shit. I just forgot because there was just two left for me to throw in there for you. But it's flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Flow like a butterfly, sting. That's his fight. He flows like a butterfly. He sting your ass like a bee. So he really gonna run and move around a lot and throw in a hard. So this gonna be his killer punch. This together, these two is his best punch. You can't always give his best punch because he gonna be used to it. But his best punch is gonna always be his best punch. You see how he can, but you gotta let that health bar be white and stay up close to being full to deliver that health, that punch. You can't throw it when he weak. Your bar gonna be weak if you use it too much. So you gotta make the licks count. It's hard to do, but you gotta do it. You see what I'm saying? Don't just be throwing it early. It went 8 rounds. He won by scorecard. So look, in boxing, there's when you go the whole duration in boxing, it's down there amazing. But somebody gotta lose. So actually they say he won the first round by this judge. It's 3 judges. This judge said he won every round but the third. This judge said you won the first. So you can just read it like what I'm trying to say. He won all the last one. He won all the last one. He won all the last.
These judges are gay.
Okay, so now go to hey. Let me see that controller you got, nephew. But this is the one that controls stuff. So look. Now these are your results. So when you match up what you did, this young nigga threw 900 punches total. He landed 367. You threw 687 punches. You landed 214. That's percentage from how much y'all both threw. He was a 41, you was a 31. He did another 41, you did a 31. So you threw jabs. You threw 579 jabs. He threw 485. He landed 199. You landed 182. Straights. Straights is this. There was a straight punch. This is a jab. This is a hook. This is a right hook, and this is a left hook. So on hooks, he threw 300. You threw 69 hooks. That's what I beat his ass with earlier when I was doing all that. And his fighter was leaning and rocking and doing all that. It was the hooks making his body, go through that. Cool. So look, I'm almost finished showing you this. So the hooks, the uppercut The uppercut was these two buttons together and these two buttons together. If you can manage to use it like this, it throw a power uppercut. This the right side, this the left side. It's kind of harder because you got to use so much to throw the harder punch. When you're throwing the weak punches, you're not really knocking his boxer out as much. Okay, so that's the uppercut. Power punches, you threw 215, so you use this button with any action 215 times, but you only landed 84. He threw only 93 power punches. He landed 48% of those. He countered 41 times. I don't know how the hell I'd never seen somebody counter so much. If I knew how to counter, whatever he did, you blocked 122 times. So he actually that's great. But he only blocked 27. So his hands was down. His hands was down more than ever. So that means he was walking up to you not protecting his face. You was protecting yours. Alright. So look. Get on, boy, before I knock your ass out. So his health, your health was too damn low. Yeah, cause you wasn't landing gut shots and hard shots and shots that were knocking his health down. But his stamina, he wore his stamina out. See, listen, the way he wore his stamina out, you could have won. Look, you could have won with less results than him by stamina because he let his stamina get too low. That mean for every.
ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac, drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to
So my nephew,
under pressure, know when to attack.
they both learning how to do this boxing. He won against my niece, but my niece put up a good fight. My nephew put up a better fight. But they both did good. He over told me he wasn't trying. I really thought she was gonna get the best of him. So now we finna fight again. I hope he got a lot better. Since he didn't got probably like 2 or 3 fights under his belt. So this one gonna be another exercise. Which corner you wanna come out of? I don't like coming downhill sometimes though. I like going uphill. So that means I like starting at the red corner. I noticed that I give the game, but I don't think nobody really follow my streams as much though. But when people start following my streams, hey, there's so many of them, it don't matter. So listen, so what I'm saying is I like coming at the red corner because somehow the way my controllers are, the way my body's function, you know, is I like the red corner. Like I had noticed the
L2 is my jabs. That would have made way more sense.
You can change your controller.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm changing my controls to.
Yeah, so what I was saying was the other day, I noticed when I had the 2 fights I fought, the first fight I fought, I came at the red corner. It was an easy ass whooping I put on the guy. It was way easier. When I came out the blue corner, it was a whole different type of
I'm boxing with my uncle.
It was just like the difference between left-handed one day and right-handed the next day. So I didn't really like coming out the blue corner. I'm Joe Frazier. My nephew, Reginald Wilson Jr. He's fighting with Muhammad Ali. You fighting with the 64 Muhammad?
Yeah, 64.
So I got Joe Frazier. You know, toe to toe, blow to blow. Gonna get him. I don't know relative, but I'm gonna learn. Like what I'm gonna do is instead of just beating my nephew, I'm gonna actually learn how to fight better with Joe. Instead of me just having an ego, oh, I'm gonna beat my nephew. I don't want to do that. So right now I'm just gonna use it as a lesson of learn how to fight with Joe a lot better. And then I'm gonna use this right analog. I like how Joe moved though. I ain't gonna lie, like when I was growing up and I was learning about Joe Frazier and Muhammad, I was more of a Muhammad fan all the way. I ain't gonna cap. But as I fight with Joe Frazier, what's surprisingly shocking with fighting with Joe Frazier is how his agility moves. And I don't know if he was actually like this when he fought back in the day. I really don't recall watching too many Joe Frazier fights. I just used to know that they said he knocked Muhammad out or something. Like out of all Muhammad career, it was like, you know, he was a legend. He's a legend, man. So, like me actually using Joe Frazier, I don't know if this the way he really was a fighter, but using how he moves, like I like how he bob and weave and like he get in and under. It makes me think of like how Tyson, like when I watch how Mike Tyson work out and how he do that little move that he can get really up under you and close to you. I like how that up and under is. Like, it's smooth though. Like he using multiple fighters. He one of the ones that I'm like, damn. Like I like how he moved though. I like how my nephew boxing because he attentive. He throwing jabs, he throwing punches in which he knocking my rhythm off. He's not just allowing me to just beat on him. So I like how he fighting back.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
The strength that I know that regardless of who you use as a fighter, all of them are vulnerable to a knockout. So it depends on how you use them. When I use Muhammad, I know the risk at using him on this video game. See, I just hit him in the gut. See, what I don't like about this game sometimes is you will throw a lick and you sometimes don't see that you threw it. Like it's crazy how I'm explaining this. Like the punch had been thrown, it didn't land, it didn't hit. I've been through it. I ain't talking about when he stopped it from actually being there. sometimes it's hard for the lip to come out. See, like, I can notice sometimes I throw a punch and it landed connected, but the speed of it isn't actually showing. See, my nephew let his health bar get down too low, which I'm trying to put a certain lick. It's still mid. I don't know if he moving. It's hard to pay attention to everything. But I've been trying to get that in there because I see he too open a bit. He knocked me in it. He might knock me out though if I don't be able to get out of this. He gonna get happy as hell if he pulled it off. Like I told you, it's a boxing game. All you gotta do is throw the right punch and hit him at the right spot at the right time. See, but it also showing me that what I'm trying will not work against a good fighter that has fighting experience, because what I see I'm trying to throw in there on him is not happening, because he is throwing a jab and a straight, but I'm looking at it like I don't understand why the uppercut I'm throwing in at his body being unprotected ain't connecting. It just don't make no sense. Even when I look at the video, he's doing good. So that tells me to stop throwing that miracle shot in there, because I don't even really know if he's gonna knock him out anyway. I just looked at it like he just looked too juicy. It looked too good to not throw in there, because shit, why not? But you know, young hands, boy, them young hands are cold. They'll tap their damn button so many damn times. He actually putting, see, but that's the point of like me playing this more than he played. It's like this point. You could be putting in so much good stuff, and next thing you know, the power punches is going in.
How do I do it?
A power punch, I told you, RB with any, you gotta hold it or throw it with it simultaneously, or
I hate this so much.
yeah, you gotta either throw, you gotta use this. Playing this game, you can throw all, like if you use all these buttons without using this, you hear me? Most of the fighters playing this game here use this with the punch more. I had to learn it the hard way, nephew. You can throw all them punches. 2v2? What's 2v2?
Like, do they?
It's a boxing game. Boxing is only 1-on-1. They'll never put two fighters.
Then again, that's wrestling. I'm thinking of wrestling.
Yeah, that's wrestling. You're right. Boxing is just a one-man sport.
Boxing is fight.
Would you want to try it again, or would you want to go with another fighters? All right. Sometimes I like. I grew up in South Memphis, so part of growing up in South Memphis is sometimes people like you to just shut the fuck up and just go toe to toe. Like they don't. They like to just go ham. So. Today is just a family fight night. It's a family game event. I would play him in games because him playing against me as an experienced player of the game, I believe he'll like beat other people, you know, just by figuring out like what I let him do and what I don't let him do. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm not gonna switch it up too hard to put my fighter at risk, but if I comes to show him like how he really is made, like. See, now they got real grown man and just showed him like how quick it can happen. Only reason I'm showing you just how quick that is so you can understand the pros and cons to having certain fighters against certain fighters. Because not all fighters can beat all fighters. Some fighters fight fighters better than others, and some fighters will destroy the best fighter you can think of. And with this one is like only reason I'll switch up and go with somebody else, and it'll give my nephew a little more actually like the way he fighting will probably win if I pick certain other fighters. Cause like what I did is just this is like securing myself from like losing Yeah, you gotta watch them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave from playing with Joe Frazier, so it could be like more of an even fight with like how in a racing world sometimes you gotta make it more fair. But shit, I like progression though, cause you learning more and more how difficult it is to get up. You should be able to get up 4 times at least. You got up, you got up. I thought he didn't get up. I thought he didn't make the bed. I thought he didn't. Go get Deontay Wilder. Get Deontay Wilder. I don't want to tell you the fighter to fight me because I don't want to tell you to get this fighter, but I'm telling you for this game here, the knockout punches is what win. As a fighter, as a better fighter, so to say. If you can outbox me, you can win with Muhammad. But as me knowing, I've been fighting against other people. The knockout punches has been allowing people to win, unless you just figure it out a lot and stop me from doing a knockout punch. Meaning, you gotta get out the way of my knockout punch. That punch, you gotta learn how to avoid it, or counter that, or hit it before it gets started. Cool. Do you want to look at the results? Or you want to keep going? The results give you the information to what actually took place. Because, like, when you see zeros or low numbers or no numbers, you didn't even throw number 2 power punches. So that's where you really lacked it.
I didn't knock you down.
You didn't knock me down.
Remember?
You didn't. I know. You probably knocked me into the days.
No, you have to do the little thing where you have to.
What? I'm finna go out of here, but I thought I don't remember getting up. You know what I'm saying? Unless that was the other fight. I don't know. Cause you know that was the second one. This our second fight. Yeah, that was the first fight. You probably knocked him down, and we just didn't even look at the results because we rematched it. Okay, so let's go back to. I'm gonna get a different fight. Now you can choose to use Muhammad again, and I'm gonna show you how Muhammad way up against another fighter. Okay, so what is not allowing? No, they don't. Okay, now he X nephew. I see. Okay, there you go. That's what you need to know. That's your study. That's your homework. They give you more intel and more insight on what type of fighter you fighting, plus the fighters you fighting up against. So, have you ever heard of Deontay Wilder? Have you ever heard of him? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Tyson Fury. These latest fighters. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that. Like, so I'm gonna grab him. So I'm gonna grab Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber, and he's the Bronze Bomber. That's crazy how I just seen this shit for what it is. This man is the Brown Bomber, and he's the Bronze Bomber. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's dope. That's dope. I learned more about this fighter. I heard of him back in the day, but I never got to witness or see his fights either. But when I played this video game and I was fighting against the computer, this man whooped me so bad when I was playing Fresh. Alright, so we back at it again. Yeah, we back at it again. I always pick random. So you see, yeah, penalties are when you use headbutts and you throw elbows at me or a low blow. So a penalty is when you use your head and headbutt a person, or if you throw your elbow and hit me, or if you hit me in the dick. That's below the belt. They call it in boxing. Yeah, okay, I'm just telling you. I didn't know. You know. Yeah.
How do I headbutt?
It's one of these. I don't even learn how to do it, but in sometimes that's what some people call cheating. But like if I'm up against a fighter that's beating me and I hit a head, but it might turn, because I could do it probably 2 or 3 times. So some fighters will probably learn how to head, but when you're playing against online other players, they might use it just to be able to win that fight. Because some people ain't doing them trying to win that fight. They don't give a damn about actually being good at it or using professionalism. Some of them just want to use illegal attacks sometimes when they get beat up too bad.
Alright, well, stay back. I'm trying to figure out how to headbutt. Give me a second.
Alright, that shouldn't take you long. All you gotta do is pull up settings,
Oh, yeah.
and that's the quickest way to do it without even using any of your energy. It's on a D-pad. So headbutt is the down. What are you talking about? Lose movement. Right here. Headbutt.
Oh. Alright, down D-pad.
Switch
I was
stands.
actually clicking down D-pad. That was the first one I was.
That's switch stands. That's start tunt. That's headbutt. And I don't even know what lose movement is. That's up. I don't know what that is. That's why I'm glad I went and looked at settings so I don't have to actually. What lose movement used for?
This is headbutt. Let me switch my sound effect. I'm not doing that.
No, you ain't. You're doing good though. He got more power than Muhammad. You see how he just got me stuck on that punch?
Why does it?
That's that punch I just threw at him. That's his powerful punch. That's like in fighters. Get up.
Wait, oh, I was trying to ask which one's my health.
All right, I'm gonna show you his. I'm gonna show you his one of
Like,
the
which one's
deadly.
like, where can I see my health here? Because the stamina gauge ain't my health.
The health is up under the stamina gauge.
You talking about the like flatline thing?
See, the red bar. Okay, so now the white bar is just your stamina. Your health. See, I'm hitting you with. I'm actually every time I'm striking you right now. I'm trying to strike you with the most knockout punch that he got in his package. Yours, you gotta hit this one. Look, depending on which side you fighting on, this or this one. Which one is more better to throw it out? It might be this one with the angle you. Cause like mine,
No, A is left, B is right.
it's the way your fight is. Your fight is right. So my right is this way. So I'm hitting you with my powerful right this way. You coming down this way, so yours is striking me on this side. So depending on what corner you come out of, that's what side you use for your powerful lick. One hand is your power punch, and your other hand is a distraction. So you throw a distraction, and sometimes you come back with the powerful lick. You try to set the player up in his mistakes. That way you get the best out of him. But that when I showed you this, if you catch me with these, it's night for me. But if I keep catching you with this, it's night for you. So if I catch you with this one right here, your dude gonna go down. Your straight good too. His straight good too. But he's a powerful puncher though. You gotta learn how to block too, nephew. See what I showed you? See, I hit you. See, Muhammad ain't gonna do that. You gotta work hard to get Muhammad to do that. But I done seen people knock me out with Muhammad, but they know what they doing.
It's fast when you have both of them.
Yeah.
I thought you could just do one of them.
No, it's fast when you do both. At the beginning stage, one probably can get it in there, but all right. So, see now. See, some punches make you vulnerable. So Some punches allow you to get knocked out. See that one right there? Now I jump in, but at the same time I gotta watch your power licks and you respond. See, I got stuck right there. Damn. See, I can't move. I couldn't move. I couldn't even move out of that. Even when I was trying to let go to move, it still wouldn't let me
I feel
move.
proud of myself. I could finally hit the power licks.
I'm trying to show you stuff. See, sometimes you hit the power licks with certain fighters, you don't believe the power punch working. You see what I'm saying? Like with Muhammad, you will use the power punch. You'll be like, damn, I hit this nigga with so many power shots. It actually ain't done what it need to do yet. His power punch so fucking hard and so effective. It's early with his power punch. See, it's harder for me to knock him out, but it's not. Like I know his strength. I can do all this other stuff, but if I catch you with this lick, I can get back into this fight. Now, you done knocked me out. You done knocked me down twice, right? It still ain't won yet. You still ain't won yet. But if you confident and you know what to do, oh, you know you got it in your bag. What? Oh. Damn. I gotta watch this shit that you doing though. Damn, man. I had to shut up because, boy, my nephew beating me right now. You doing damn good, though. Damn. I gotta get the... I called him more than he called me on that one, though. That was a good dead on. Oh, I knew it. Come on. Ooh. You got out of there though. You got out of there alive. That's the most important part. That's the most important part.
I have more fingers. I'm playing a boxing game of my own.
If he on Twitch, he can go on Twitch and look.
You can go watch it on Twitch. How? How am I bleeding? There's no reason why you put this up my eyebrow.
You remember when Khalil was doing nothing but that straight punch? Them punches cut because it's I'm demonstrating. We do each other like this, but I don't mean you no harm. Is you throwing straights, it's ripping this and it's cutting, it's pulling this. So it's that fist or that okay, it's that glove catch your skin, it's pulling. That's why they put grease on them folks' face. Cause that glove is just rubber. So as it penetrate against your skin, it's gonna open your flesh up.
Oh.
So it's cutting. That's why when
I'm
you
scared to be a boxer. Imagine going,
boy,
Daddy,
you think being a football player or something, nigga, them headshots you getting hit, boy. Yeah, I wanted to be a boxer when I was younger though. I ain't gonna lie, no cap. On my life, boy, I wanted to be a boxer. Man, boy, if I would have got put in boxing, I would have tried this shit. You can't just stay in there sometimes. You gotta know what's coming. Yeah, but you got the real fighter that's a brawler. But you got to brawl. You got to win that fight with your dude. You can't be like Muhammad. You can't flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee with him. You can, but you got to go in there on attack mode with him sometime because that was type of. You got to go in there and mean business with him. Not everybody gonna allow you to do that, but the more you put pressure on me, the more I'm gonna be trying to run. See?
I had to get an expert look in.
You tap to have them buttons though.
I didn't.
But see but I ain't nothing wrong with it, cause the fast. So you can be just knocked out like that. I didn't know you can be knocked out. Where I didn't even know that. I actually questioned this the other day, like in a way where I don't know if it's just somehow these folks got. I don't know, but I actually questioned this the other day, like as in. Does this game knock people out without them having to go down and be able to get up? So I have been proven today that you can be knocked out without even having a chance to get up. So now I know that. Because I've been playing this game for 2 to 3 weeks. And I also have been trying to knock a person out just like what just happened to me. But it happened to me. So that's cool to know that I can knock a person out because I'm finna think of this guy name right quick. I'm finna go find him, and he got up on me 6 times. This dude here, Riddick Bowe, got up on me 6 fucking times, and I seen him get up 7 times on this other stream, and it was too fucking incredible. So I was questioning, can you knock a person out without them being able to use the get up method? And now the answer was proven to me by my young nephew that just knocked me out on my ass. I was winning the fight, but I lost the battle.
I was watching that too.
So now I'm gonna get another fighter, cause it's gonna get to the point to where I know how boxing really is made to where I can't do a lot of talking. I gotta focus and I gotta shut up and I gotta go in there.
But you lost the war.
Yeah, they say. Yeah, that's a good one too. It's a little higher up. Okay, so.
Floyd Patterson. Okay, I'm playing.
When you want to mix it up, go over here and test Joe out. Go play with Joe a little. I'm gonna go in with Riddick. I'm gonna see. Like really Riddick Bowe isn't my cup of tea, but I didn't get tired of using the same fighters because if you use the same fighters, sometimes people get used to you throwing the same shit. It's a little too predictable. So I'm gonna switch it up.
Hopefully you won't get used to me.
I really don't know the outcome of this. I'm gonna try not to take it easy on my nephew at all. I'm gonna try not to take it easy so I don't have no excuses. But I know this is a boxing game. It's no excuses once you get to throwing hands in that ring. So at the same time, just because I think I got more experience and better than my nephew, this shit is real deal. He got him a contender over there. So,
alright, so you
regardless of what he know and what he don't know to do to me, it's some shit that work. So,
I'm the bronze what?
Bomber. The bronze bomber.
I'm the bronze bomber and your big daddy.
That's just what you go by. See, right now, I really feel like he getting off. I don't know Riddick Bowe's strength, and I don't know his weakness, but I know how somebody was using them on me. I know my nephew, he hitting it.
Let me headbutt you.
When you get up out of there.
I tried to headbutt.
I know when I was fighting against Riddick Bowe, it was a difficult challenge. It was one of the hardest fights that I was that I played against. Like, he actually put up too much motherfucking fight. Like, I didn't respect him as a knockout person and so to say a lot of other shit, but it's some, man, like, he was getting hell though. Now some other fighters, when they fought with him, they wasn't as good with him. But actually when I seen how he displayed against me, I kind of had to respect the fact that he was coming with some knockout shit that was surprisingly knocking the fuck out of me. And I just did it to my nephew. I actually don't like going and playing with fighters that other people beat me with But I didn't group past this, so now I still wouldn't just really like to go use him because I don't know, for my own.
Always tryna fight, I'm about to grill them like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money like I'm money made. I might pop my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over, I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog, I'm a coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top, got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack them up like mail. It's over, 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 it's over. I'm undisputed, undisputed. I'm undisputed, undisputed. It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world.
The Rock, Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine. Smoking Joe Frazier.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Oh, punch. Joe Frazier, Olympic gold medalist, world champion. Can't score with that jab. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Oh, man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Counter punch, caught and clean. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
That big hook doesn't land. The straight right just misses. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. The jab not finding its target. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
card. My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You are fighting the Swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but with confidence. Do not dance his dance, because that Swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance to hit.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That left hook. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. That uppercut misses.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
You've got to use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Go straight and make him walk into a shot.
And he scores with the counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's no way. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you're going to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him.
Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Down goes Frazier. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way. Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it right. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Down goes Joe Frazier. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. That you say it.
Pick a side, will you live, will you die, will you quit, will you
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Deontay Wilder. He is.
This bout is scheduled.
The fans are ready. And there's the bell to start the round. That jab doesn't find a home. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And down goes Wilder. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really...
know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo. Step to the place on my J's are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that girl if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky, it's Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and night gloves slapped on. Soon put Chef on the map, son, don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flex, so I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars, I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't tech joke. In person they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yeah, you duff. All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, no about ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, no about ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Contrary ting, no about ping, we bring man right, somebody shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punched you, you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros, I stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. All you're going no poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people chant? Swing like you ain't got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In a ring, it's gritty and real. Braveheart man put a kid on his shield. Act daft man put a kid on his. Been bad from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give a brother whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna show ball over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Snap. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shots fling.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from this state.
good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And his opponent, Smokin' Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229. Here he comes. Smokin' Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever.
This bout is...
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, all I can...
And there's the bell to start the round. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. And he scores with the counter. Missing with that jab. That hook just can't find the target. How about that time? And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And down goes Wilder. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year. It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to Deontay Smoking Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. That left hook doesn't find it. Hook misses. Good counter punch. Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Down goes Joe Frazier. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know their fight's capable of.
Joe Frazier is in trouble. Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind.
Is Frazier in trouble? Down goes Frazier. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Breathe and relax. Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right, breathe, focus. You'll be fine. Get on the end of the jab and keep stepping, keep moving.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles.
Yeah. Look at Duff. Order belts, mighty.
Over the years, the trilogy with Muhammad Ali. His fights against George Foreman. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent. Frazier is in trouble. Down goes Frazier. Blow to the head there. Let's see it again on Instagram.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking.
Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Down goes Joe Frazier. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room.
All right, I went over the rules. Do your business.
Focus, just get that oxygen back in your body. Come on, breathe and relax. Breathe and relax. Alright.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? Alright, breathe, focus.
Through the round. Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round.
Breathe and relax. Right, in this next round, I want you to get through the round.
Step in, keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up, grab hold of him. Alright, this next round, I just want you to get through the round.
Don't take any clean shots. And every time he gets close, tie him up.
Worry about the tough round. Just get through this next round.
Let's do it.
Win the round, nothing stupid.
Reset, forget the knockdown, get your back together.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. You're a
Good work, that's it. Breathe, just get breath.
Let's go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your gloves.
Just a flag knockdown. Nothing to worry about. Relax.
I'm a Russian.
again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. Your back will appear.
Let's do it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you all right?
What are you doing? You've switched off completely.
And back.
Focus. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe. You're starting to make mistakes and you're... Mate, what are you doing?
Let's fight. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Maybe get your team together, y'all can all roll out. Try to find your soul. To the question y'all would ask me, calling Allen Iverson, but the answer didn't answer. I'm a two-way playmate, kid, son of the steel. Shatter the glass like O'Neal. Give me the mic, let me make this clear. Championships, they only float round here. Give it up. And what you doing tonight? I'm about to 2-3 jump. Yo, man's it's hate flight. It's a legendary moment. Tell your mama to tune in. Revolution never televised, only the truth is. Bright lights, first class flights. Perks of being the man of unsigned hype. Everybody here wanna be one of the greats. You got a lot of potential, but do you got what it takes? Championships. They only float around here. Cracking the code this year. Let them know I'm here. Call me the GOAT this year. Championships. 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 Championships only float around here.
First step back three. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
I'm Showtime. Irvin in his prime. Serving up the service with poetic. Pulling back the curtain with no candy coated shine. Only raindrops, so for real and never lie. Rough around the edges, I'm a headache for PR. Leader of the pack, pack the for P-ball. Jerry to your stack, put the to their seats, y'all. Jersey throwback, mention that's where the keys are. As I wanna be. Trouble from beyond the arc like Dan Marley. The tune of Charles Barkley. The kid saucy, dripping just like a faucet. Clutch in the minute you need, they can't stop it. You need a wall to break the game started. Faking the funk like a sweatless headband. Give them what they want, let them know that I'm here, man. It's the bright lights, first class flights. Perks of being the man of unsigned hype. Everybody here wanna be one of the greats. You got a lot of potential, but do you got what it takes? Championships, they only float round here. Cracking the code this year. Let them know I'm here. Call me the GOAT this year. Championships, they flow coast to coast. The lakes in LA to Knicks in New York. The lands fall with Dame and Rod Strick. Been doing my thing, the game is timeless. And I gotta give it up for my fans in the nosebleeds. Every left they got their hands up, but they don't know me. Legends of the blacktop, Bill Russell, Kobe. Kobe. Call Dr. J, I'ma get what you owe me. Championships. 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 Around here.
Where they at? Where they at? Are these what they are?
Today is a family. I'm actually playing against my nephew today. He decided to want to play video games with me. So you gonna kind of view me and him playing a little basketball. I really want to play the basketball.
Today I'm bringing in my buddy Josh, who's been playing 2K for
Hey, turn it down for me if you. Alexa, volume 0. Alexa, volume 10.
Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. With bringing on the
so hard.
This is Kevin Harlan. So here's Oklahoma City starting group.
Alright, so I'm locked in right now. So I'm OKC. I'm Oklahoma Thunder. My nephew is playing as Milwaukee Bucks. And my niece is exiting her room to talk to her friend. So I don't know how good my nephew done got in the game, but he's in the game. looking like a real goofball, though. Yeah, real goof. He acting like he didn't have too much candy today. You know what I'm saying? That little young energy, that little young man, hyper. Look at him. He the guy. Come on, bro. Them dog beat this little young guy. I ain't played 2K in so long. He said, I'm gonna get Dookie on. Get that rebound. I'm gonna show him why I taught him I'm the best at this shit. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Show you why I'm the best. I'm gonna show you why I'm the best at it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, get that steal right quick, too. He trying to rush up the court. He thinking I ain't gonna play defense. Then he calling for a screen. Uh-oh, got the steal. He over dribbled. He didn't know that. He talking a little noise. Can't believe I missed, but I am a little tad bit rusty right now. Uh-oh. I got him. Now, one thing about when you good at stuff, you don't lose the touch. You might have to get yourself back to where you was at. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lose that. I ain't gonna lose it. Oh, look, being real, I damn near want to just go on here about 2K25. I know I'm gonna be late at it, but one thing about it, it don't take too long to get back good at anything. I'm gonna have to get used to how the game play. I'm gonna have to get used to all the glitches. I'm gonna have to get used to all the pros and cons to it. So one thing about it, I'm that good at whatever I play. It's not gonna take long before I get it. You know what I'm saying? And when I get it, I'm gonna get it. I just hate when I get to the point to where I get off rhythm. Like, shit, if the motherfucker fucking my rhythm up, they got a good chance to stay in the game with me. I ain't gonna say they gonna beat me, but I'm gonna lose some. Cause you can't win everything, but at the same time, I have more wins than losses. Hey, you know, I like playing. No quit. We don't quit. Cause at the same time, this how you get better. And I love the fact that when people beat me, it make me play even more harder. And I'm just being 1,000. If I play 2K and I might start out, oh, they on a run, they got 10 points to my 4, I'm not quitting. Because one thing about it, I'm going to play as hard as I can play to win. And then if a person beat me to the point to where I know I want to quit for real because the game over, you know, hats off to you. But I'm not going to take too many L's to where a person can beat me so bad. Now, if I ain't good at something, I ain't good at it. But I know hands down, I'm only speaking because I'm good at playing basketball games. So, yeah, there's some people out here know how to play basketball games just as good as I do. But it ain't too many people gonna beat me for real, for real. There's some people out here know how to play video games and how to, you know, do video game shit. But I ain't fucking with me. Not when I know it can do what I want it to do. I just don't see it. I just can't see it. Yeah, you know, sometimes when you playing against people that's really good, they can mess up your way of doing this, doing that, discombobulate, you know, that you go through that little sore loser, temper tantrum type of phase, like, the shit I'm doing ain't working. Sometimes some shit ain't gonna work when the motherfucker doing the same exact shit better than you. See, what I want to love and show and teach my nephew is you can't expect to beat me when it's going to take years and it's going to take experience and it's going to take you to learn the game. You gotta learn the game itself. And then that's when you prevail. But you got to take them losses because this is your learning lesson. This is your build. This is your everything to let you know, like, to figure it out, the reason why. Your mistakes. This how you build your confidence. This how you build a start of something great that you want to be doing. So like I say, in the next 3 to 5 years, he'll be beating the shit out of me in this game, and I'll be like, damn, I remember the days I used to beat you. So in life, that's why you gotta learn to take them L's and take them losses, because when it come down to it, you gonna be just as good like me, just looking at how he just bricked this shit right there, and I'm be like, man, how in the fuck I just do that? You know, excuse my French, excuse my whatever I'm saying. I hate to be streaming and on platforms that don't allow, you know, conversation like that. But that's just how I wanted to express what I'm saying to the most serious point. I know it's gonna come a point in time where he gonna lock in and he gonna understand. He gonna understand way past what I want him to know about it, and that's gonna be me losing versus me winning. I'm winning now because I know way more, and when it gets to the point to where he knows just as much as I know, plus what he putting into the game, now I'm gonna have to figure out, like, you know how it is when you playing against younger people, like chasing them and running after them and woo-doo. So at the same time, if I start falling for his way of gaming or being good at this shit, then I'm gonna be like, damn. But this basketball though. So it's 17-8 right now, and all I gotta do is just stay in the game. And I like the fact that I want him to know as much basketball as he can understand. But if it'll be a waste of his time to learn basketball, then don't learn it. Because actually basketball is just like, if you gonna be a doctor, you gotta learn the doctor stuff. So you can be a basketball player, you gotta learn the basketball stuff. But you can't devote your time to stuff that isn't going to benefit your future. But in free time and just vibing and this, that, and other, yeah, you can learn what you need to learn. You might not learn it all, but at the same time, you can learn enough of it, though. Because, like, the only reason I'm saying this, to be saying that is, when I play against people that probably have college experience on the basketball games, I play against a basketball player that know how to play basketball for real in real life. And, you know, I'm not counting game freaks. Game freaks, regular basketball playing people, that's a different story. They just know how to play a basketball game. Like, I hit that. So, at the same time, just shooting it like I wanted to go in. That's all I did, was just shot this motherfucker like I wanted to go in. So, the more experienced players you play against, the more difficult a win becomes. The less experienced players you play against, the more easier the wins are. So I played against a guy on one of the 2Ks, and I can understand, like, somehow, some way, somewhere, besides the basketball game having IQ for people that lack the IQ, it's the people that actually have a full IQ and play the game that gives it a good challenge and give you a good, you know, a good exhibition matchup, so to say. But the game has also, it has its own thinking that with or without you, it's still gonna do certain stuff to help you out from, like, what people will know that I'm saying there's a true fact to it is, some of the things the computer gonna do off the top, the computer gonna do it. And some of the things that people lack in doing, the computer gonna help them out. So the computer actually gonna help you even if you playing person versus person. It's still gonna do certain stuff that's gonna help you out. Saying that to be saying this is, when I played against this guy that I think he just had, you know, experience as in the basketball game, he know how to play the basketball game. It's an and one, good and one. So I was playing this guy, and not to be bullshit, some people can figure out what you're doing, what you are doing, and what your strengths are, so they're gonna stop you from doing it. He was stopping my game, and at the same time, I realized it was kind of hard to keep up with him and play him because he also had a dribble package. And not only did he have a dribbling package in the 2K game, he had also the package to score. And that what made it way more difficult, like, for me to play against him. Because he was able to dribble and get where he wanted to get, and he was making shots. Now, I played good defense, but I wouldn't know who that person was. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you can lose against people and you'll remember it for the rest of your life. I just don't know who that person was, but I actually know that that was probably like one of the best players I have played against in playing 2K out of 2K 18, 19, 20, 21, oh yeah, 22, 23, 24. And this could have been 2K23 or 2K22 that I lost to this person, and I still remember it till this day. So that type of, and I can remember when I was playing Player Lounge, I was betting, this one before I was streaming. I wasn't even streaming at this point. This one I realized Player Lounge was a bet out the game. So I'll go on Player Lounge and I would bet against other people because in my head I could play 2K better than some of the people that play 2K. So I had to learn that just because I'm good mentally to myself and to the people that I normally play against, that I'm not good to everybody. And that's cool. But saying it to say this is, I was playing this guy saying that these are two people I can remember playing out of all the 2Ks I've been playing. There's two people I can remember playing, but I can't remember their name exactly. But I can remember these two games. One of them games, the guy, he was dribbling and he made me seem like he was a clown. It's how he played, and not a clown as in a character, but as in a clown that everything that he was doing was working in a way where he seemed like he had clown in him or some type of shit. Like, I can't just really describe, but it's like a Harlem Globetrotter type clown type shit. The way he was playing, he was playing like a Harlem Globetrotter against me. So it was kind of like, damn, this nigga playing like a clown type shit. So moving on from that story, so that's him. That gave me a good challenge, and where it was just difficult to just like keep up with him and play him. And I ain't talking about like when you gotta get used to the game and all the other stuff. So boom, it was him. So then this Player Lounge guy, it gave me the most difficult time on Player Lounge. And this is where I realized cheating can happen in video games. Which I gotta respect the game for what it is. But he kept on abusing this one unstoppable move that he kept getting to this one position, and at the point I just couldn't never stop it. And the move he kept on doing, and he had Kevin Durant. I was really ashamed to even admit that he had Kevin Durant, and what he kept doing with Kevin Durant was one of the most unstoppable games. And I wasn't streaming at this point, so I couldn't even put this in a stream. But he would get down in the paint, and he would just go up in this one spot, and it was the most difficult move to try to stop. And I just couldn't understand how I couldn't stop it when I was right there. But every time, each time, I don't know if he knew exactly what moment to throw it up there. I don't know if he just knew there was was a video game unstoppable type of move that other people haven't learned how to stop. But he betting on Player Lounge, and when you bet against people want to win no matter how it takes the win to happen. He wasn't playing like no video game like where me and him playing each other. He was playing like where his whole strategy was to win and beat me by whatever worked. And he beat me by doing the same thing. It's like if I tried to copycat that move, I couldn't copycat it like that because maybe what he figured out, but as I figured out that the move he was doing, it was like a high 90% way of just scoring. And sometimes people that play these games, they try to complain to the game makers to let them know, like, man, y'all got to move on here that in real life, this shit will never work. Like, and so video game wise, it worked video game wise. But in real life, you will never see a player do no shit like that. Only people I think you will have to be a dominant person to be able to go do the same consistent move in any NBA at this level. Like, there's no NBA player that can do the same exact move that's unstoppable. You gotta do so many goddamn moves to win that I wouldn't even be mad if a person tell them people like, man, nah, this you can't, like, come on. But it's a video game. And so remember, video game is just video game. You find out what work and what don't work. Cause it ain't real life. It's a video game. But that boy found out something and he used it to his advantage. And it's me learning how to bet, which like at that time, I was basically kind of broke. It wasn't even the type of broke where I ain't have nothing. It was like the type of broke where I'm trying to afford what I have and keep what I have. So I couldn't just put my all into it or my money into it, man. I got hella confidence, and that's when I started learning like betting and gambling is a different story than just playing for free. Like playing for some money, it's gonna be a different vibration. Playing for free, I'm still like competitive to where I wouldn't want to lose even playing for free. So I just like when it came down to it, when I'm betting money, I'm more competitive. But actually, I probably ain't as much more competitive betting or playing for free. So yeah, those were the 2 games out of these 2K gaming
Thanks very much.
experiences I had to where I played against 2 people. And it's crazy, like out of my whole course of playing 2K, and I'm not speaking about my brothers and my close friends, like the competition between them. I'm talking about like streaming, online playing, people that I do not know. Out of playing videos and doing online gameplay and stuff like that, I only have remember 2 people that gave me difficult times. Now, of course, I done lost multiple times in multiple games, but I really don't count some of those because some of those are just like, you know, just regular wins and regular losses though. But I'm only keeping track of like the most difficult times. Now, I done lost to some people where they just talk straight up horse doo-doo. I'm talking about straight up horse bookie. And I knew they was more doo-doo than what they really think. And I don't like playing against people that know how to video game, but they don't really know how to play basketball, if that makes sense to anybody. Like, I don't really like that. Like, you know how to play the video game, but you really don't know how to play basketball. So I don't really like playing against nobody like that. And then they start talking noise. Like, my nephew, he has came back within 6. So that's good. See, his concentration is different from my concentration. And this is why, like, most of the time, I took a long time to start streaming because I really like to win. So my concentration works best when I just focus on the game itself. Like, me talking and me playing my nephew and stuff right now, there's probably 20 or 30 points that I probably have messed up by just running my mouth. But at the same time, I'm still playing him 100%. But it's just me knowing that it's a difference from being locked in with no distraction and no broadcast, because you never see a commentator on a court and commentating. It just don't go like that. It just don't work like that. So in these sports and these games, you need full concentration. It's just like some players, they such an NBA 2K fanatic. They don't even want nobody around them to talk to them while they playing 2K because that's how locked in they are. You know, some relationships are ruined because people want to play the video game because it's a serious thing. And some girls cannot stand that a guy has to concentrate or take a video game way more serious than a relationship. I'm talking about for a second, for a minute, or whatever little duration it was. Some guys got to go through hell just because they had to play an interesting challenge against somebody else. So I feel sorry for the men in the world that actually have good relationships that became destroyed because they wanted to play an interesting video game. So, with that being said, man, sometimes men gotta have no fun to be in love, and sometimes women want to have all the fun in the world and be in love. And sometimes it just don't work the same way for men at the end of the day.
Oklahoma City leading by 11.
So,
11 points and 11 assists.
I would love to know today my nephew get to the point to where in anything that we have grown and bonded and played, that he get to the point where he's fully so confident before the match even start, where he's telling me, you know you finna lose today. And see, time gonna come when it's gonna be able to be what's gonna be really real when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna take some of these good bonding moments like this to where that's a block though. The only reason I had shut up because I'm enjoying the fact that the more I age and grow, the more he does the same thing, and then I can see it happening. Because I already know I done played against people that they lack the potential that I have, and I also lack the potential that I would love to have in real life. Basically saying that if I could have been great at this in real life, like I think I am on a video game, that I'll actually be on the court somewhere. But me knowing that I was pretty decent or pretty good, or, you know, I really wouldn't know because I didn't go far. So, that being said, it's pretty cool to know that his potential is still in developing. He in development. And his development and my teaching and my lesson and my game experience is going to also help him understand like what I'm doing versus what I ain't doing, what he going to learn versus what he been taught, what he actually is finding out on his own. And it's going to make him one hell of a player, video game wise, and if he carry on into real life. In real life, he might be more better. In video game, he might be more better. Who's to say? But I'm glad that I got the chance to bond with him and play this game with him, man. It's pretty cool. I ain't subbed nobody out. I just let all these guys just do whatever. Like, so let me move around. I'm trying to go to bench because I want to sub out everybody, but what's so crazy, they still, it just didn't work that easy. I'm sitting so far back. So let me see, I gotta put in a whole new line of people because I just let the game play. And to be real, just truthfully, how far away we are from being like, you know, on the same level of this game. Because I would not at all have went this far, but being where I'm at turned up, I probably would have playing as just another person until it clicked in my head like, man, I need to sub them out. Because I wouldn't realize. That's how I know, like, I done played against some people that do not sub they line like that. Like, I done played against somebody and lost to them that did not sub their people out. And I was like, I don't see how you beat me and you ain't sub none of them out. But some people know how to beat you without subbing their people. And then some people cannot win if they don't sub their people in. But I have played against a person at one point where they didn't make no substitution, and I was just thinking, it was a close game though, I ain't gonna lie. But I just kind of felt like it ain't no way in hell you could beat me without subbing them people in and out on the way these new 2Ks are made. Like, you absolutely cannot, in real, because it's too based on close to real life. And you will never see any NBA games where they keep the starting five in them because it's not high school. College don't do it. High school barely probably even do it. So middle school probably does it. So it's kind of hard to keep 5 people in for 4 quarters, minute for minute, second for second. So when the guy beat me with that lineup, I kind of felt like, man, he just tried. It's a video game, but I just felt like he tried it though, and I couldn't believe he tried it and it worked. It was a close game, but he probably was better in the video game than I was at that point. You know, sometimes you start this just like I was talking about 2K25. I haven't played 2K25, but I'm guaranteeing that motherfucker is way different than this 2K24. Because I know it. Each year they make them jumps, something changed, something a little more different. It took me a minute to get used to 2K24. It took me a minute to get, I said one of them, it was either 2K23 or 2K24. It was one of the worst 2Ks I ever played because they made scoring way more difficult. I had to really figure out how in the world to score. And I'm like, instead of you scoring like on that time, where you know this how you score, it just seemed like it just took a little, like you had to be a little more patient to score. And I was like, they were kind of like, I don't know, I had no idea why they made it more difficult to score. And at the same time, it's very easy to score. And it's hard to explain this shit. This shit almost like believing ghosts are real. See, he ain't do no substitution either. Yeah, I forgot all about subbing, but I did sub out for a little while. But yeah, these video games are just video games, though. They're good entertaining. But I ain't gonna lie, it took me quite a while to kind of get used to how this one works. I love it. I got used to it after a while. But when I first played it, I felt like everything was different. But like I said, after that first week or two, them hours, I'ma feel like I know what I'm doing, but getting used to the new version, the new games, yeah, that'd be the challenge. After you get it down pack and understand the pros and cons, man, shit, you get back to moving, playing that game like you know how to play. Cause like when I play people, I tell them, man, look, if you ain't played this game, and I done played this game way more than you, I'm gonna beat you just by knowing what you don't know. And I tell a person that betting them or whatever. Like my niece tripped on, she said, I would not let my enemies know nothing or know this, know that. And I was just like, you know, from my point of view is, enemies are enemies, friends are friends, competition is competition, but at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta let a little kid out the bag to just be able to, you know, let a person know that you ain't afraid to let them know certain things to make them a better player. Because I done played people where I done seen them about to be hella frustrated. I done played people where they about to, you know, hurt some or break some. I done played against people that I just felt sorry for when they was trying to play me and they just trying to figure out like how you do this or how you do that or woo or da-da-da, or then they start getting frustrated. And I'm like, man, that's because you don't know what you're doing. Shit. You know, I can't go get a boot. You know, if I'm poor right now and a person give me a Bugatti, I don't know how to fucking drive no fucking Bugatti, but I know how to drive a car. But what I'm saying is, certain stuff that's made takes time to understand it. And if you don't understand what you have, you're not gonna know how to use it. No matter if it's given, hey, if you buy it, hey, same thing. If you don't know what you buy and you trying it, you gotta find it out. You gotta figure it out. So when I play against people that just be talking horse relish or horse big boo boo, I be like, man, look, man, please tell me how to play this. So that's why, like, in my world, like, if I play this game and my record is 0-0 to a person that's 200 wins and 500 losses, I'm still gonna believe that person gonna end up beating me 9 times out of 10 by just having that many games that they done played. Now, I might still beat them depending on how garbage they really are. True enough, I might still beat them because I'm pretty good. But man, I can't picture beating the person that done played. They record is 100 and they ain't lost now game. And really, I don't even believe a person can win 100 2K games without losing. I'm gonna understand that it's rigged, you cheated, you lied, you're not even a real person. It's just like, if I believe it's a person in this world that can win 100 2K games without losing to nobody, 100 games. If you beat 100 different individuals and ain't nobody beat you, oh man, come on. Hats off to you. But how people cheat and how people quit games and how they used to can quit a game before it go on their record and woo, they figured all that out. I believe nobody can win 100 2K games without losing. I believe I can lock in and go about 15 or 20 games. But each game after more and more wins and more wins, that streak becomes way more like I don't even know what word to use, but it becomes way more like I don't even believe you will lose to, like it becomes way more hard to win. Because the more you win, the more you probably like, damn, ain't nobody beat me. I done won 14 in a row. I done won 15 games without losing. I believe it become more like you will lose to a person that don't even know how to play over people that really know how to play. Because you can beat a lot of the competition and it's gonna make you feel like, man, them close games, like you competed, and then like shit. I guess I really am looking for the word to express that when you win so much, it forms something in you that make you feel like you trying to keep that alive also. Like it's coming to me. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. Like damn. There's a perfect example of I'll get it later. Right now I'm trying to concentrate back, but I'm winning again. I'm winning. That was a good move. That was a good move though. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good move how I got around him. But I'm trying to remember what this shit called. Like, and I don't want to describe it as adrenaline because it ain't just adrenaline. It's a way when you're winning, you're doing a whole lot of winning. You're doing better than you never done type shit. Might need to. That was good.
Second shot opportunity. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
I passed that ball good on that one. I was trying to find a person that was going to actually hit the shot even after I had passed it.
Hudson up top. He started by Williams. Three-quarter Miller. Milwaukee keeping it alive. 2014. After the Kumbo.
I played defense on that pass.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander.
See, one thing about me, I love the fact that when I was growing up, I wanted to play against, like, I want to play, when I play against people, I want them to play me at their best. Like, that's just how I am. Like, in my head, I don't want to play against somebody that don't take it serious. I don't want to play against nobody that, like, because that's how I found out how to become great. It's like, I want to play against somebody that, if you're going to beat me, beat me. You know what I'm saying? Like show me how good you are by beating me to the point to where I know I'm not that good. And I know that make the world of sense because it ain't about playing against the best person in the world or playing against the best competition, but it's about, if you're going to beat me, at least let me know that I'm not that damn good. So all that confidence I got, all that I think I'm the best in the world, if you play me better than that, I know that I need to be better than what I am. And that's what all my young growth was as a young person. Like, man, when I play against somebody, I want them, if they're gonna beat me as bad as you can beat me. That way I can know where I stand with this. That way I can know I gotta work on this. I need to work on something. And if I'm gonna play you again, now sometimes I done played video games with people, and back in the day it wasn't no streaming. So back in the day you used to have to play against people, and it wasn't no streaming. It's just y'all played, y'all kept up with the record y'all damn self. Or whoever was around kept up with it. So, well, going with this is, that's how you get better at stuff in life. Because if a person don't hold back, and what I was gonna say was this: sometimes you can be beat by a person so bad they won't ever play you again. Like, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes it make you play better than you have to play or you go and play, because imagine getting beat by a person so bad that they say they ain't gonna never play you again, so they ain't gonna never give you an opportunity to play them. They gonna beat you so bad that you just gonna have to live with that little one real loss that you suffered, and that'll make a person go kind of crazy a little bit, or go like, you know, you're gonna make them talk some little noise about you. But I actually have experienced that before, where I'm like, damn, the motherfucker ain't gonna give me a shot. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even gonna let me, you know what I'm saying, play them again. They just, no, I don't even want to play you again. You don't even know how to play. So they made me become better against whomever or whatever I play. because you ain't finna just beat me anymore in my life, and then you're not gonna respect the fact that I played you. I'm gonna bring some to the table to where you gonna. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to make this count really no more. Because like sometimes it ain't no way. Sometimes people just don't want to play games and shit, you know. But most of the time, I'm gonna play a person to the fact that I'm gonna play to win. And this is gonna be what's going down with me. I'm gonna play to win. Like whenever I play, I'm gonna play to win. I'm not trying to. Even if I'm trying to teach you how to play, I'm not gonna lose. So you can know how to win. I'm gonna beat you. So when you beat me, it's called fair and square. You beat me for real. I ain't never allowed nobody to win so they can have false happiness or false hope. When you beat me, I'm gonna say, yeah, you won it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way you beat me might not be respected, but I'm gonna know you won.
No good.
I might not respect that you beat me, but I'm gonna know that you won.
Woo! Let's go.
Even if I lose, I might feel like shit. You know, I know why I lost.
Take a look at the Nuggets opening line.
You got that win though. I'm definitely gonna play you again. If I don't respect playing you again, I don't got time though. I can understand not having time to play you. I can understand not having time in my life to, you know, play again and again and again. My real nephew, he got Memphis Grizzlies. Man, that's what's up, nephew. This how far off I have been with playing basketball games. Actually, I've been more into wanting to watch basketball games. But that just made me realize that my nephew is a winner. Because he went and got Grizzly. Now, you know I supposed to have went out there and got Grizzly and showing out with Morant like a motherfucker. But I just really just laced up and just got going. I don't even know if I ever played with them before. Now, you know I done played with Jokic. But I don't know if I ever played with the Denver Nuggets, like as a team. Like, and it's crazy for me to realize I don't think I have. But in this 2K24, I don't think I ever used the Denver Nuggets. It's like Toronto Raptors. I know for sure I ain't never used them as Toronto Raptors. That was good. That was a good one though. Oh, I created the and one contact. I can't believe I did that though. I mean, man, when I used to be video gaming and streaming, man, I used to just be so driven and want to play against real competition. I'm talking about like, I actually used to just play 2K and go online and try to hope and pray that I play against somebody that's good. And I ain't talking about good record holders. Or good at playing 2K. I'm talking about I used to actually hope and want to play against somebody I know it's going to help me know that it's a real match. You know what I'm saying? They playing good. You know what I'm saying? Just that type shit. Like, damn, this motherfucker good. I'm good. Like, that's what I used to just before I really got into streaming and shit. I used to about in 2019, 2018, 2020. I used to go in the game and I used to try to figure out how do people stream? How much does it cost to stream? And this, that, and the other. And I used to be wishing I could put certain stuff on stream. I'm talking about, man, where I was giving folks a business in 2K19 and 2K20 and 2K18 or 15, like all them years and all that I was doing. And I used to want to stream this stuff so people can get to see it. And about 2023, 2022, I don't know what year I really realized to go and find. I stumbled across streaming though. That was the crazy part about it. One day I just so happened to go into the settings and it was just like whatever it asks you about streaming, it says some. I went in motherfucker one day and I seen it was just saying like basically like click to stream type shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What you mean? So I hit the button and that shit instantly started just streaming. I'm like, well, hold on, it can't be that easy. Like, and I ain't saying it's easy streaming. I'm saying like that's just the beginning phase. Like, actually, I know I'm kind of far off from where I really want to be as far as, like the room, the screens, the monitors, even, you know what I'm saying, like playing PC. Like, so I'm really like, I'm more excited and happy that I found out that I got here though. Like, I really thought so far like you had to go in, and it's still the same thing that I'm thinking now because, but what I'm describing is I've been streaming just off my Xbox X and shit like that, but the whole time the way I thought it was the way to stream is the same way where I'm knowing that's why I can't use certain stuff that I have paid for right now, like far as panels and my emotes and all them type of little things. Like it ain't where I want to be. So the way I was thinking it, you know, I was like wanting to stream and go like, damn, you gotta buy this, you gotta buy that, you gotta buy cameras, you gotta do this, do that. Sure enough you do. But when I had figured out that button was just that easy to just, you know, start streaming, shit, I was cool then. I was like, damn, because I don't think you gotta go and, you know, like, I don't think it's too difficult. I don't think it's too in the 90s streaming. Like, you gotta go buy an AOL card, or you gotta buy streaming. Like, I thought so. I don't even know. Like, I thought this shit way more difficult than just pressing a button and it automatically just start streaming type shit.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Memphis is gone.
So sharing them type of stories and sharing good conversation. And sometimes I listen to how other streamers stream and stuff like that. I'm just coming in a streaming community, in the streaming world, just being myself. Like, that's all I can do. I can get on this headset and start talking. If I'm rambling, I'm rambling. If I'm talking good stories, I'm talking good stories. I can't curse, I can't yell, I can't scream, I can't do all that. I can, but what I'm saying I can't, and people hear you saying you can't, and sometimes it kind of get on my nerves when people say that don't use you can't because you can. I be like, man, y'all don't understand this. You can do whatever you want to do in real life, but real life also is the same place that got a problem with everything you can do. And people don't realize it. It's just like when I'm playing COD and stuff like that. Like, y'all, you can call people whatever you want to call them. You can say whatever you want to say to them, and then they penalize you or they chat ban you. And I don't. And it takes the fun out of, you know. But we live in a real world, so the real world don't allow. You know, it's crazy, man. At the end of the day, it's crazy because a lot of times I want to talk carefree and I want to talk 1,000% the way I'm able to talk and I like to talk, but man, these platforms don't allow you to talk how you really talk and say what you really want to say. You gotta be just like a student, man. You can't go in there and you know, we live in a world now where people just go against everything just to show too much retardation stuff. So, you know, you can't go in the classroom cursing and yelling and screaming and you think that you finna make good grades and honor roll and stuff. So you gotta go in class. There's so many stuff. Obedient. So in a world that wants you to be so obedient, people that want to be unobedient to the world that want to be obedient, make a person like me hate the fact that I gotta be obedient, and that ain't like really like what I'm on type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like being able to curse. I like being able to say this. But now I know some words that I'm saying they ain't appropriate. But if they true, they true. And that's what I can't stand. Like, but sometimes we saying words that don't match who we saying it to and what we saying. I understand that too. But a lot of times though, I normally don't know how to say or what to say in screaming because I gotta worry about like chat ban or this and other. What I did love about streaming is if I get chat banned or the people that I'm playing with can't hear me, is my stream can. But then it's another level to that streaming side too. That certain parts of it, certain platforms don't allow certain stuff to show either though. Cause like on certain clips, I hope not to post a clip on certain ones that hey, you know, you can't say that or you can't say this. So like that's why most time I be streaming, I be playing real game. I be really not even trying to say nothing because I'm too much of a like, what did I say wrong? Like, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like I'll sit there and say a whole bunch and I'll be like, I don't know what I said wrong. But it's like it go against community. It go against the guidelines. It go against like saying, I don't know. I guess it hurtful stuff. But in a sports world and talking junk and talking noise, you know, that will go on. But at the same sense, though, you know, people emotions, people feelings do still be there. Just being real, like, who cares about that? If I'm talking noise, I'm trying to talk noise. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm gonna talk S-H-I-T. I'm trying to talk that S-H-I-T.
Shooting one.
The truth to it is, basketball is a hard game, and it's more harder when you don't like. I played basketball in real life. That's why it comes a lot more simple and easy to me. I would never get happy off beating nobody that doesn't know how to play. It's like me. If I play tennis, I'ma lose. If I play a golf game, I'ma lose.
Now the Grizzlies backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and back in the paint, and that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, that's a great tandem indeed. Denver leading by 17. And here's Watson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Watson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, Morant with three.
If Morant is hitting threes with consistency, Ja is unstoppable.
Jackson looking around. First shot, first basket. He's up the box there.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
So Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 18. Stolen by Jackson. And out of bounds. Out of bounds. Grizzlies gain possession. Memphis ball.
And
here are the Grizzlies now. Left side Rose.
Hey, my little young guy, he's sleeping, man.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of not sleepy, but I am kind of tired myself too. It's a Friday, man. They went to school. I went to work. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah.
Following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose.
My laptop, I gotta put it on a charger. That thing there.
Smart on the wing.
So I was doing a lot of talking about like just how I'm trying to. Now it's crazy that I feel like in the game coming out more and more, like 2K25 drop. Man, it's expensive. It's an expense. to get the new games, and every year they come out with a new version of basketball. Even though that's cool though, but it's on the right. But I didn't get 2K25 because I feel like I actually spent a lot of time playing Call of Duty, and I spent a lot of time like playing that itself. That I even love playing Madden. I love to play Madden. I got these cords tangled up, so I'm untangling these little cords right quick. I disrespectful. Look, my nephew. That's what's up, nephew. I appreciate that though. But you could have got them. You could have shit. You know how we do it. All right. So. Ooh. Yeah. Some in me, man, I kind of have been tired of buying games. For real. Now speaking about Madden, I haven't bought a Madden video game since like 2022. I want to say 2022. If it's not 2022, it's 2023. And when I purchased the Madden, I don't even think I even played it as much. Like being hands down real, the last Madden I purchased, I did not get my money worth out of it. Like far as I just didn't have time to play all of these different video games because I played certain ones more than others. I don't even remember the last Madden I bought. I don't even remember how good or bad it was. For some reason, I just didn't have time to play it as much. So I haven't purchased a Madden in almost 3 years. Now, usually I do keep up with 2Ks way more than any like between Call of Duty and 2K. Like it's either man shit. What I love about like Call of Duty is it's just like Fortnite. If you've just been playing Fortnite, they upgraded, they updated. You know, with Call of Duty, the Call of Duty updates a lot to where you don't gotta buy a Call of Duty every year. Like just so happen they drop Black Ops, so they do make certain other ones that you just want to get or whatever, but correct and incorrectly, those games doesn't make you just purchase one every year. Like, you don't have to buy a new Call of Duty every year to keep up with Call of Duty. So that's why I mainly probably play more Call of Duty. But like keeping up with 2K, so you play 2K19, you're gonna start playing 19 to play 20. You're gonna start playing 20 to play 21. You're gonna start playing 21 to play 22. You're gonna start playing 22 to play 23. You're gonna start playing 23 to play 24. You're gonna start playing 25 to play 26. That's how the Call of Duty world goes. I mean the NBA 2K world goes year for year. And going back and forth between the 2Ks, they all play different. So if I load a 2K17 right now, it's gonna be a way more different experience. So just imagine playing 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So you go back and play the 12, the 15, the 14, they all gonna play different. So I can't keep up with that because same way you played them when they came out new, when you go back and play them, you gotta refresh your memory all over again. So going back or forward or getting a new one or the old one, man, you gotta know, you gotta remember. Because the way Curry was playing on 15 or 16, the way Durant was playing on them jumps, the way you had to learn how to play them on them jumps, they all have they ways of basically basketball, but now when you playing basketball games, man, your ass will be. Imagine the one that don't got no Euro step to it. You know, it's just a different than all of them.
They're getting stops
I still want. I would buy the new 2K25 before I buy the Madden. In my understanding of sports compared to sports, I still think basketball is a more. I think it's more exciting than football. And I'm only saying it's difficult for me to say it and then be like an actual proven thing. I actually look at the basketball world as advancing and getting better and better in certain ways to where it's incredible. And I look at the football like I'm still trying to see that get better and better. Like with the superstars and the people that's playing the football, like
It's been a great performance from him.
it's a difficult sport, and I just don't know. You just don't know what you're getting when you're watching football. Like so you don't know the performance that you get from me saying this shit. From me saying, I don't know the performance. I don't know the expectation and the performance level of football when I see football play, because of any given Sunday type game, it's surprising to me when teams do good and still are doing good and incredible when I see football. But when I see basketball play, I just look at so much improvement year after year after year after year. I don't really see a decline in the basketball sport world. Like I see more and more. It's getting more and more like better and better. It's getting more and more. Players are more and more skillful. Players are more and more ready for their world, and it's just more excitement to come with their basketball. Like, and I guess it's because it's more of an athletic display of a sport. Football is an athletic display too, but so much can go on in a football game that doesn't get that recognition that I think a basketball game get, which it still do, but it just certain stuff in football isn't watching the game can happen, and it doesn't make the game winnable. If anybody can understand that shit, like people can do cold stuff in a football game that it won't matter after the football game over. But no matter what you do in a basketball game, win or lose, depending on what you do in that basketball game, that shit fucking matters.
Outside for Smart. Morant outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And again, Memphis no good.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up in the deep.
Timeout. Just bail it in. They don't go out contested. Started. He's going to
So me, I'm basically like a sports lover. I like racing. I like watching racing. You just can't see it all, man. If I had one of them lifestyles to where, man, shit.
One team showing it.
My time is precious. You holding up over there? You still good? Boy, cause I'm over here talking hella noise, but shit, I'm trying to stay woke my damn self. Like my eyes and got to the point to where I'm not even that far from the TV, but it's so fucking crazy how I'm not so far from the TV that I'm watching. It's a 65-inch TV that these people coming out with TV 95 and 77 and whatever numbers. You know, you gotta get old fashioned sometimes, just throw out some shit because you just get tired and weary. But long story short, man, it's a 65-inch 4K 8K TV, and my eyeball, I swear to God, it's crazy how unzoomed in and how far away I really seen. I feel like I am from actually looking at like what I'm looking at. You know how a person play a real game, they trying to see how the football gets thrown at the hand, and they trying to see it and so like as I'm sitting back where I'm sitting at, it's like I'm still feeling like I'm too far away from actually being close. But maybe it's just tired. Maybe I'm just tired, though. But I really feel like my eyes ain't what it used to be, though. I ain't blind. But I just hate how close I had to get to the TV to really, like, feel like, oh, I can see everything I want to see. And I actually supposed to be able to sit back where I'm sitting at and see it just as good as if I'm up close, because shit, up close ain't no different from being far back. For real, this shit gonna go into the same motherfucking way.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Here's Williams. Here's Stevens. That went off the back iron and out.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
And then also, speaking about football and basketball is another thing that let me know, like, I'm not wrong about what I feel about the difference between football and basketball is, and this is gonna be the other part that just back up what I'm saying about the difference between recognition from football to basketball. Is football recognition is a much different level and a much different scale, and this is the real big deciding factor of football and basketball. The numbers of players that's playing on one team and how big their league is of individual players. So you gotta understand, if it's 50 players, I don't even know how many players make a whole football team versus 15 to 16 to 17 on a basketball team. So you gotta imagine, when you got that many people on the field, who gonna stand out? And it's crazy that in football people still stand out though. But where I'm at in football knowledge is the people that stand out to me. Man, I'm still trying to learn the linebackers, them people. Like me, I'm gonna know the quarterback, I'm gonna know the wide receiver, I'm gonna know the running back, I'm gonna know the best defensive player, but I'm not gonna know the middle linebacker. I'm not gonna know the linemen. I'm not gonna know these individuals. Just off limited knowledge and limited type of access to them. You gotta devote your time to understand what the hell you're looking at and watching. So to me, it's college players that I wouldn't even know who they was or what they done, because so many people trying, and so many people just athletic all together. That's why, like, sometimes when I be betting on football, I be a little more close to winning, but then I be a little close to losing, just because I don't know enough. But I've been learning over the course of years, but it take a lot to know, because at the same time, man, shit, there's so much go on in the football world. So many people get injured, so many people be on the field and off the field. There's so much stuff to know that makes it like, okay, I can bet on this team because I know what's going on. Then you got people that, man, it's so much. But then versus basketball, shit, man, your ass will know, well, either they gonna play or they not gonna play. Which I would think I would win more basketball tickets than football tickets, but I actually win more football tickets than basketball. And I gotta figure that out. Like, how in the world I don't win my bets in basketball, and I really feel like I know more about basketball than football. Or maybe I don't. I do spend a lot of time working and not keeping up with the changes and not keeping up with certain stuff that go along with basketball either. Or sometimes I just be wrong by going with what I feel like is my heart. Sometimes I go with my heart in bed, and my heart is just what I want to win versus what's actually going to win. It's like, I bet, it's like, I used to think this through. So if a Kansas City Chiefs person would bet each game on the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Kansas City Chiefs win 90% of their games, that person betting with the Kansas City Chiefs will win more money than the person that's betting against the Kansas City Chiefs. If I bet every time on the Memphis Grizzlies, because I love, I'm a diehard Memphis Grizzlies fan, and I bet on them, and they 50%, they win 50% of the time, they lose 50% of the time. Well, I only, depending on what money I bet, I might just break even. Most people don't want to break even when they realize that they are trying to win. And I'm talking about win in a way where it ain't, I just won, they won a little money. It's like something, you want to win in a way where you have money on it. Nobody don't want to win in a way where, oh man, I bet it 30 bets today and all I did was profited $2. Like, they don't make, like, nah, that ain't, no. So it's, when you betting on winners and winning teams, man, you seeing money. When you betting on just pure faith, it's just like when people bet on the Cowboys. If you bet on the Cowboys, and let's say, you know, I'm a bet, even if it was even or odd, whichever number. So at the end of the day, if I find somebody that'll bet on the Cleveland Browns, if I find somebody that's gonna bet on the Titans, if I find somebody that's gonna bet on them teams, they still might, you know, but shit, I ain't gonna lie though. That's some good strategy right there too. But shit, we find a motherfucker that's gonna bet on these sorry teams. Where I bet on these good ass teams, you know what I'm saying? I just hate how the sports world works. That's why people be saying that shit rigged and conspiracy. That shit rigged because you knowing like niggas. Man, why today I bet with a bet that this winning team gonna beat this losing team. This losing team win today. And I hate the underdog conversation. The underdog, man, fuck the underdog. I don't even know nothing about no motherfucker underdog no more. I just be feeling like how other people be feeling, man. That shit just went their way because some ratio or some way somebody added up that type of money and said, well, shit, we need to let these people withdraw. Shit, fuck it. But that's just neither here nor there. I have no idea how this shit will go. I just bet like the average normal person. Man, I want to see Memphis win a championship, cause that's what I want to see. Versus the actual whole league, they don't know who gonna win or lose that motherfucker. They just going out what they think too. We all know the same thing each year. One person gonna win the NBA championship, one person gonna win the NFL championship, one person gonna win the championship of the championships. And no matter how many teams play, only one team gonna win. Each year, only one team gonna win. So when you know that much, so if it's 29 NBA teams, 28 of them gonna lose the championship, and only one of them gonna win it. And that's the real way to look at something like that. And if it's 32 football teams, 31 teams gonna lose and one team gonna win.
You know what it is? A lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
A nephew, he tired, man. I believe it's going on it's 12:30. He done had a long day. I done had a long day. Man, he done gave it all he got. I believe he a fighting soldier. I believe he right now is just trying to just finish strong. Like I said, I always go with this is a bonding moment. This ain't a bragging moment. This is just love, and it's just time to bond. This is what it is. But when I'm playing against somebody I don't know, it's time to bone them. It's time. I don't really want to use bone them is what I'm trying to say because it sounds inappropriate, but real shit though. I'm playing against competition. Man, this is what I would want to do to competition though. But competition would also quit. Like it's been times where they just quit. Like man, people just quit. Like I was saying, when I was playing 2K and I wasn't streaming in 2020, 2019, it's that other. I used to have to upload it to the internet and show the internet. Like, and it's crazy. Like some people probably been my friends and been my family, like Facebook friends and stuff like that. They probably won't even realize that. That's how I didn't even know how to stream. Man, I'm telling you, I'm doing stuff that I had to just take a picture or record it with my phone and send it to the internet. Like while other people were streaming, I'm talking about they streaming. I'm just not even knowing how to stream. But I was kicking people's ass up on what I'm just doing it that way. That would make me want to dig into streaming and figure out how to really get to the level of understanding how to stream. Because I'm blind to it. I'm blind to that type of software. I'm blind to the computerized stuff. Because I'm still trying to figure out how to make certain stuff work. I'm still trying to figure out how to edit videos. I still want to try to find time to do talking over the game and giving more insight. Because that's what I feel like I'm doing right now. Like, instead of me just playing it, having charisma and a good character as I play this, and then as I get through playing it, I also just go back and just give it a rundown. But it's like I'm giving a rundown while the game going on. Good. So I really want to kind of play Black Ops, but I can't lie. I've been burning and playing with my niece and nephew today. I done had such amazing fun. I had no idea that me and my niece and my nephew played the game like we played today. And it was beautiful, it was fun, and it was unscripted, unwrote. And I didn't even have no idea, man. Today, my day, I went to work, I got off work, I was drinking. I ate good, I fell asleep. I woke up my nephew and my niece, my other nephew,